Hello there, welcome to this video where we're going to be covering standard deviation. Now this is a tool, actually I use the Fibonacci with these levels that I'm going to give it to you, and it's a tool that you use with your arsenal of other things to add confluence into your trading plan in order to identify where the price is most likely to go to. Again, used by itself might not make any sense, but again, it's giving you basically a target. So if you enter, or depending on where you entered, you know how much more room you have based on these deviations that the price is most likely going to gravitate towards. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how it works. So again, these are levels that you can use in the Fib retracement tool. Okay, so these are my levels, and you can take a screenshot or just go ahead and pause the video and configure your Fibonacci and mark that. Okay, so deviations again are levels where price is most likely to reach next after there was a market structure shift. On each of these levels, we expect the price to react. This, combined with other factors, can be a great confluence. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show you an example. So the first thing I want to show you is the Fibonacci tool. So if you click here, I already have mine, and let me just do real quick like that. Okay, so if you double click, it brings up the measurements, and I have mine set up like that. So 1, 0, and so on. The one that I like to use the most, and again, I just use this as a confluence, but basically is the minus 2.5 level. That's when most likely the market is going to retrace or reverse, depending on if the market is in a it's overly extended. Okay, so how do you use it? Okay, so first off, you identify where there was a market structure shift. In this case, we have this here on our chart. Let me grab this tool right here. Before you continue watching this video, I want to quickly let you know that now you have the opportunity to join our Discord community, where you can have access to our exclusive content to help you learn how to day trade profitably. Besides that, you will also find other ways to have multiple streams of income and become part of a community of people that, just like you, want to achieve success. Just click the link in the description of this video or visit levelxtrade.com to have instant access. Now back to your video. And we have that the price basically just broke this high. And what you do, if you want to measure to see, okay, is price going to go all the way to these highs? Can I expect it to go? Obviously there's liquidity sitting right here, and then you use the standard deviation tool as a confluence to see where that level would go to. Okay, so we have the minus 2.0 right above. Okay, so you can come in here and mark it like that, and here's where you would be looking. If you place a trade down here in this area, you would be looking to either exit the trade or close a few contracts or positions. Okay, so you're basically your overall, like the majority of your contracts would be closed in this area, because if price gets here, most likely it can reverse all the way down to your entry point. Okay, so let's go ahead and play it forward. You can see there was an entry right below this area. I'll show you. There's this fair value gap. So let's say you entered here, and you would be looking at finishing your position. Look at how it aligns with the minus 2.5. Let's see. Okay, so that's where you would be looking at exiting your position, or at least unload the majority of your contracts. Okay, so we're not there yet. We're not there. Boom, we did. So we hit right the minus 2.0, and you can see that price begins to reverse. Okay, almost, I believe, yeah, close to our entry level. If you put it to break even, you would have been stopped down at break even. So that's why we recommend to use this tool as a confluence. Obviously, putting in the market structure shift right here, measuring this low, in this high, and some people actually measure right here, okay, which is this swing. That is the swing that you would get it from. So the swing, the last swing high, the low, and the one that broke. So the last swing high in this case, you would mark from the top down, and then in this area is where you are looking at exiting. And you can see that it went a little bit past if you mark that way. Again, it's not something to be used alone, but used with, okay, we've got a pool of liquidity here, okay, an old high that the price most likely going to gravitate towards, right? So now I've got the standard deviation, and this is an additional tool that I can use to basically give me an extra confidence that I can possibly hold the trade all the way to this high. And I would probably leave, just basically close most of my positions here, and then leave a couple open, maybe get stopped at break even, or I can be moving my stop loss to this low. Okay, so it's up to you in terms of how you're going to manage your trade. Hope this helps, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below this video. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later.